I'll say is that first half, I'm sure, as I'm standing there, and I'm sure a lot of people were sitting there and like, wow, how are we going to compete against this team? They're so fast, they're so athletic, they're dropping shots from everywhere. I think that first half they might have made 11 three-pointers, if I'm not mistaken. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. In the second half, thought we did a nice job making some adjustments and competed and played well, and just came down the stretch. And if you're at home and you're not shooting more free throws than your opponent, boy, you're not going to win many games at home. And that's seemingly what happened. We just put them to the line, and they shot twice as many free throws as we did, and as a result, you come out with a loss. But I really, refereeing James Ayers, as I've been saying it all year, it's difficult, especially for that first time when you see him. You just can't believe he can do some of the things that he does. And that travel call when we get a backdoor layup that would have tied the game was, I thought, the game changer right there.
Questions? Coach, what about the adjustments the second half that you mentioned? Looked like you wanted to take it to the hole a little bit, maybe get it inside.
Well, what we did was we just kind of spread them out. I mean, they're so fast, they're so quick, so athletic, so you have to use some of that athleticism against them and just spread it out. And that's what we did, and we just kept it simple, kept it real spread, and you saw how Lonnie was able to attack the rim, and then we found gaps, and I thought we did a nice job, and the guys did a nice job of sticking to the plan.
What do you think the last couple minutes was tied at 74?
I would like to ask some of you guys that question. What did you guys think the last couple minutes? I thought we attacked the rim. I thought they're in there. We might have had a chance to get a foul on one of those putbacks, which would have cut the lead to 2. I thought the backdoor play by our 5-man, I thought that was a nice delivery. I thought we did a lot of things right. Unfortunately, they made shots on the other end. The nice thing that Niagara did was they just continued to attack the rim. They didn't settle for shots on the outside. They kept attacking. They seemed to answer every shot. When we got to get lead to 2 or to 4, they come down and they'd cut it to 2. Or if we were tie game, they'd come down and make a shot. So they answered every bucket that we made. And then down the stretch, a couple calls down there, a couple travels or whatever they called, just was the difference.
Rick, what do you think got you guys back in it?
It just came out and really slowed them down in the second half. We were able to get back, get our big men back, get our guards back, and just match up. Johnny did a real good job slowing down Lewis. So I think that really helped us get back in the game. They thrive off transition, and we slowed them down in the second half.
Coach, what's this stretch been like for you guys? Five games, 10 days. Has it been pretty hectic for you guys?
This would have capped off an unbelievable week, I think, for us, considering a lot of the travel and the way these guys have persevered through this season. And as I look at our free throws, the way we're missing our free throws right now, man, we've got to get back in the gym and we've got to make those. Tonight it finally caught up to us. We saw it on Monday, saw a little bit on Thursday, and tonight our inability to make those. I'm not going to say it's fatigue. I don't believe that. I saw some live legs out there. I saw some energy from our guys. But this would have been. This could have capped off a nice week, but we get back into the league, and I thought we represented the Horizon League well. I know there was some energy in the stadium tonight. That's something that we haven't had all season, but the energy's back. Our guys are playing with that passion and effort, and to see one side of the stands cheering and the other side going right back at them, that's something I haven't seen in the 5 years I've been here. And I think that's awesome. That's incredible. So if there's anything that I'm excited about, I'm excited about that. I think our fans have really are starting to enjoy this team, and that's something that I like. We didn't get to win, but I thought we represented ourselves well, and make free throws. Free throws, we got to make them.
Will it be nice to get back into a normal routine now, this week coming up?
Absolutely. We just have to make sure we take advantage of them. As I mentioned over and over again here, Niagara had an entire week to prepare for us, and I thought in the first half it really showed. I mean, they were lively. I mean, some of our guys are running top speed to get back and still couldn't keep up with those guys. And second half, we settled down and we were a lot tougher. But, yeah, we definitely need to catch our breath for a second here and gear up for these next two on the road.
Rick, what was that pregame like for you? What was that pregame like for you with the family and everything?
It was real nice. I really enjoyed it, having my family come out on the floor, and everybody just had a lot of family at the game. So a lot of them, it was their first time coming to my game. So yeah, it was just I just really enjoyed it. Happy, had a good career here. Just proud to be graduating in May. I don't know, I'm just speechless. It's just been a good run.
This doesn't have to be the last home game. I'm sure you guys are aware of that. Is that,
yeah.
that the next goal now?
That's why we're going to go ahead and practice and get ready for this road trip so we can have one more here and get ready to go start the conference tournament.
First and foremost now, get that home game?
We're going to take the next game. Yeah, one game at a time, but it would be nice to come back here and play a playoff game.
Coach, were they faster in real life than they were maybe on film?
Film was always tough to see. It's about matchups, and I thought their speed was something that we were concerned with, but I always felt that our inside game too could kind of maybe neutralize that a little bit, and that's why I was so frustrated that we weren't able to shoot more free throws. I just thought maybe we could get a few more, and we didn't do that. So they did a nice job of using their feet, but they definitely were a little faster than they appeared on tape, no doubt about it.
It seemed like every time James touched the ball down in the paint, it was 2-3 defenders right away on him, and they kind of neutralized him in the first half. Was he frustrated at all?
No, because we've seen double teams before. We've seen that type of collapse in defense, and if there's any guy that would like to have the ball in his hands with three guys around him, it's him, because he does a nice job of finding guys. And it just took us, that first 20 minutes, we had to adjust to their speed. There's no doubt about it. It took us a little bit to adjust to it, and second half, I thought we played a nice game plan, and the guys played really hard. That's what I'm proud of. These guys played hard and laid it out on the line, no doubt about it.
Is it just something about these bracket busters for you that just you can never get over the hump for you?
You would have to remind me of that, would you? Yeah, there is something about that, about the bracket buster, but it's another game, and I think the best thing about this one is we don't have to turn around and play on Monday. And we've been faced with that before, so we have to go out to Niagara next year and see if we can return the favor like we've done in the past.
Rick, were you guys feeling it so many games in this period of time, and fatigue or tired or anything?
I think we've been getting a good amount of rest, but just like we've been playing a lot of games in a short span, so it's going to take a toll on anybody. But we've been trying to just get our rest, resting in practice. Just coming in, just working on film, getting into the pool. I think everybody was pretty fresh today, but like the first half, those guys came out running. Like we seen it on film the other day, but it's not the same. It was just running end to end. By the time some of our guys was at half court, they was at half court with the ball already. So. It takes a toll. You're just running with those guys back and forth. They get the ball out. It's just tiring sometimes,
Remind you of those city conference days?
They didn't move that fast, city conference. And the court was way shorter than out there.